What is up, my bro Vieries? Welcome back to PlaycrastiNation. Population 149. Today, we're going to be playcrastinating with something a little bit different. Today, we're going to be playing some Pokemon Showdown. I mean, my face is not Pokemon Showdown, but we're going to be playing it. This video is kind of an announcement video and a Let's Play at the same time. So for the announcement portion, you guys may have noticed about a month ago on my Twitter. I don't know if I was quoted in a tweet or if I said it myself or what. Basically, I'm joining something called the UPA, the United Pokemon Association, I believe is the acronym. Should have double checked it before this, but that sounds correct in my brain. Essentially, it is a competitive Pokemon battling tournament. They reached out and they were like, hey, you want to do this? And I was like, yes, I do. But as you guys know, I've never really done competitive battling pretty much in my entire life. I'm actually awful at it. So the plan has kind of been in the works for the last couple of weeks or so, and we're trying to get everything set into place right now. We have, I believe, 10 or 12 teams. I'm mistaken. I'll put all of the teams up right here so that you can see the entire UPA. And then out of those teams, as you can see, we have one team, our team that we are the coaches for. I guess I'm the coach and you guys can be the fans if you want. All the decisions are unfortunately going to come down to me, which means we're probably going to lose every single time, but we are the Forestel for alligators. Boom, pop up the logo that I designed right here for the Forestel for alligators. I'm pretty excited, but also I don't know what I'm doing, so that's basically why we're playing Pokemon Showdown, is to learn a little bit more. Now, I know absolutely nothing about team building, so I'm actually borrowing the team that you see to my, I guess it's like my left, but when you watch it'll be to the right of my face. I'm actually borrowing one of my friends, Mr. Ginger Ninja. I'll link his channel down in the description below so that you can go check out his video where he used this same team. But basically, he knows a lot more about team. He's also in the UPA, by the way, but he knows a lot more about Pokemon competitive battling than I do, way more. So I've been watching some of his stuff to try to learn a little bit more, and I'm actually going to borrow one of his teams. So let's go ahead and go through, starting at the top with Auroras. We have Auroras with Choice Scarf. The ability is Refrigerate. Again, I don't know what like any of these things do. With the moveset of Earth Power, Flash Cannon, Freeze Dry, Hyper Voice, looks like beneficial speed, non-beneficial attack. And you can see, I try to include everything on the layout just so you can see like the EV and IV spread, so that if you want to copy this team or any of these sets, you can do so yourself. Next we have Tauros with Life Orb and Sheer Force, rocking, get it literally, Rock Climb, Fire Blast, Earthquake, Iron Head. We have Hitmonchan, who is our spinner on the team, who has Assault Vest and Iron Fist ability with Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Rapid Spin, and in Mr. Ginger Ninja's original set, he was rocking Ice Punch. I used the team a couple times just to test it out, and I found I had a very hard time against water types. There's no grass moves on the team, and I guess Freeze Dry technically does more against water or something like that, but I just added Thunder Punch just for a little bit of extra coverage, just in case. Next we have our Garbodor with Black Sludge, Aftermath, with the moves Gunk Shot, Spikes, Toxic Spikes, and Rock Blast, so a pretty good setup mon there. We have Scyther with Choice Band and the Technician ability with Aerial Ace, which is very good, Technician boosted, X-Scissor, U-Turn, and Knockoff. And then finally our last Pokemon is a Rhydon with Eviolite and the Rock Head ability with Stealth Rock, Rock Blast, Earthquake, Toxic. So we have a lot of different options as far as who we want to lead with. We can lead Rhydon and get up some Stealth Rocks, we can lead Garbodor and get up some Spikes, or we can lead even, I have been leading, you can lead with Scyther and do a U-turn if you want to, and then pick a second lead person. So basically how this is going to work is, now that I have made you familiar with the team, I'm going to go ahead and search for a match, and then as soon as we find a match, I will join you guys back here, and we will start with the trying not to get destroyed. Okay, so we found our first round here, and I forgot to mention, we actually are in the RU tier. If you're wanting to play as well, format is going to be RU. Let's look at this guy's team. He's got a Vigoroth, a Camerupt, a Venusaur, a Slowking, and an Absol, and I don't even know what that is because I haven't played 6th gen. This should go well. I think Scyther is a pretty good lead because at least these two, a U-turn will do, and you're also dark, correct? So half of his team, a U-turn will do decent damage to. He's going to start off with Derpy Sama, which is Water Psychic. Okay, here we go. We're in our first battle here. So we are choice banded, so it is important to remember that whatever we click, we're stuck into. So if we just want to U-turn to get out of here, if he wants to switch out, which I think he will, he can go in and switch into, no, he doesn't. And the U-turn is just going to take him straight out, and we can go back into whoever we want. That is awesome. He just said in the chat, oh. I think at this point we go into, who is a pretty safe switch? We're going to go into Garbodor. And see who he wants to send out. My imagination is now that he's seen. I didn't know that he could go first. I thought we had to choose at the same time. So I guess he's going to go into the Camerupt. Yes, as we can see, Vesuvius the Camerupt. I love the name. Okay. We don't really have a great safe switch in. I'm expecting a... here's the thing. Here's where over-predicting kind of can be the enemy. He's probably going to just click Earthquake. If he does that, Garbodor is going to take a lot of damage. If we switch into Scyther, it won't hit us at all. But if he expects the Scyther switch in and clicks Fire Blast, we're in trouble. But we're going to go and do the switch in anyway and see if he goes for that Earthquake. He's going to Mega Evolve and go for the Earth Power. We are, in fact, immune to that. And we know that we're faster than this Vesuvius right here. So now we can guess he's probably going to go into a Fire Blast. So if we just U-turn out of here... That is resisted, but it still does 25%. We can get out of here and go into the Rhydon. And we do see the Fire Blast, which I believe, maybe just regular resist, but we may also quad resist. Now, are we max speed? No, we are not. So he may outspeed us and may hit us with an Earth Power here. What do we want to do? Man, we really need... Do we not have water moves on the team either? I don't think we do. I am going to go for an Earthquake here and see if we outspeed. He is going to switch out into Leary, and at the very least we do 45% to him, which is pretty good. We see he is holding some Black Sludge. Okay, so he has switched into Leary. That is a pretty good time for us to switch back into Scyther. Nothing he does to us is going to hit us at all. Yeah, we resist that pretty well. Question here, do you just go for the X-Scissor, which is going to do a lot more? It's not that much more damage than a U-turn. Or do you go for an Aerial Ace? And then we're Technician boosted 90% plus stab plus whatever. I'm going to go for the Aerial Ace and it should take him out. Yes, it does. He stays in. If you're wondering, we're probably going to do... I'll probably do 2 or 3 battles with each team each week. Sasuke is here, which is Dark type. I would like to hit you with a Bug move. What do you have to hit me? I think I can just Aerial Ace and... Ooh! You live by the sword, you die by the sword, because that is what just happened there. Okay. Let us go into... I think Rhydon here is a decent switch in. If he goes for the Sucker Punch, I'm just going to go for the Toxic. Guys, I don't know Absol's moveset. Okay, that's not so great. That's not so great. So he has Superpower and Sucker Punch for sure. I'd like to go into Hitmonchan, but I don't really feel like taking another Sucker Punch. I also can't switch into either of these two, so I guess Garbodor is the next obvious choice. So we'll go into Garbodor, and does he have any... No, now that this Venusaur is gone, we could actually get up a layer of Toxic Spikes, which I think I'm going to do. My opponent has disconnected. I will give them some time to reconnect. Well, we'll see if they reconnect in time. If they don't, I'm pretty sure he didn't forfeit because it would say that he forfeited. I'm pretty sure he just got disconnected via internet. So, but, you know, sometimes you just accept those and you say, hey, that's a win for the day. He's got 40 seconds left. Well, you know, we'll wait it out. Like I said, we're probably going to do 2 to 3 battles, depending on time, I'm kind of a slow battler, so maybe 2 per episode, just so these episodes don't get too ridiculously long. Unless, of course, we have a bunch of ones like this where the people get disconnected or leave or whatever. But you know what? He's got 20 seconds left. I'm going to go and give this one a half win. Because, if I'm going to be honest, he probably would have still come back and beat us because I still don't even know what this thing is. I don't know what that is, but Rat Riddle has 10 seconds left. That's probably going to be it for Rat Riddled. GG Rat Riddled. He lost due to inactivity, ladder updating. Very cool. I'm going to go ahead and find another match, and I will join you guys back when I do. All right, that was unbelievably quick. Second match in the tier, we are going to be going against a Typhlosion, an Ambipom, a Registeel, the same thing again, a Clawitzer, I believe it's called, and a Drapion, which I don't know the type of. Okay, common weaknesses. It's looking like a pretty safe Rhydon lead, because we have several things here that don't really want to take an Earthquake. So I'm going to go ahead and lead Rhydon, and he's going to lead Ambipom. We may just be seeing a fake out right off the bat, but I think this thing can also learn fighting type moves. I think you can also learn fighting type moves. I really don't want to stay in, but I also kind of want to get my rocks up. I think we're just going to die though. I think he's just going to kill us. Let's see what he can do. He just goes for the fake out first turn. Okay. And we flinch, of course. You are life orbed. Okay, that's really scary. If he's going to go for a fighting type move, the safe switch into is Scyther. Is he going to go for a fighting type move? Here's the thing. Competitive battling is really a thing of experience, and until I experience this, until I get my butt handed to me, I'm never going to learn. So we're going to click Earthquake and probably we're going to take a U-turn, and who's he going to switch into? Probably the Clawitzer, because he knows that either a rock type move or an Earthquake is coming, and we do see the shiny Clawitzer. We get a critical hit on the Clawitzer. But he is water type, which we are quad weak to, which I don't feel like taking anything from right now. Possible abilities Mega Launcher. Don't even know what that does. We're going to go straight into Scyther. We are going to go into Scyther and take a Water Pulse, which does a lot. It does a lot. Maybe Garbodor was the better switch in there. You'll have to let me know. I think we're going to go ahead. What do we want to get locked into? Do I want to U-turn and just get out of here? Kind of. He's faster? Yo, how are you faster, though? Yo, it says 238 maximum speed. And this guy is 339 speed. Is that what Mega Launcher does? Does Mega Launcher mean he gets to go first and cheat? It could be. Is a Mach Punch going to take this guy out from this range? Maybe we should have just done this first of all, and then we would know. But also, maybe he's going to switch out. Who would he switch out into? I don't know. We're just going for the Mach Punch, and it does take him out, so apparently I should have just done that in the first place. Instead, I sacked off Scyther for no apparent good reason, and Scyther is actually like really clutch on this team. And the couple practice rounds that I did, Scyther was pretty clutch for us. We see the Ambipom here, who is probably just going to get another fake out off. So who do we want him to fake out? I'm honestly fine with him faking out us. Maybe I'm not. 361 speed. We only have 276. He's going to be faster and he's going to kill us. Why did fake out do that much? Do I know nothing about Pokemon? A Mach Punch isn't going to kill, but he's going to go into Registeel instead, which makes me really wish I would have gone for the Drain Punch instead. But we will stay in now and go for the Drain Punch. How much did that first one do? That did 23% at base 40, so we should do about 40-ish% here and get 20% back. That's not a ton, but I will take it. And what's he going to do from us? He just wants to get the Toxic off. Okay. We did 46% last time, so a Drain Punch should take him out this time. He's not going to stay in, though, if I do. He is going to stay in, and we're going to go and get the Drain Punch off and get fully healed. But he did Toxic our Hitmonchan, and we have no heal-belling type Pokemon on the team, so that's a little freaky. We see the Ambipom again. He is here to do what he does best, fake out and be obnoxious. I would really like to take this man out. We're going to go for the Rhydon, because we know we can take this fake out, yes, just fine. What is he going to do against us now? I don't care. I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks, and if he's going to keep switching out with this Ambipom, I would like to get some rocks up so that if he keeps... Who's a spinner? Who is it? This person looks like she might spin like a top. We have a Rock Fairy here. With the Clear Body ability, that should mean Earthquake should do a decent amount. What do you have to hit me? A Moonblast, which we're going to take just fine, and an Earthquake is going to do a lot more than that to you. You have pretty much no safe switch in. Okay. Sodom Fluffy forfeited, so that one actually does count because they actually did forfeit against us. So we're going to go ahead and find 1/3 battle to end today's episode. Okay, final battle is going to be against Kitty Night Terrors. We have a Scrafty, a Swallow, we have a Zangoose, we have a Sceptile, we have an Electivire, and we have an Executor. It feels to me like Scyther is going to be our safe switch in, and you're going to lead with the Zangoose. Are you a fake out Zangoose? We're going to find out if you just click Zangoose right off the bat. By the way, we are this old... Ooh, maybe I should have gone for something else. We're going for Rhydon. He says, Kitty Night Terror just said no. And now we're going to get the Flamethrower, which we will take just fine. Can probably expect a switch in here. So I think we'll just go for some Stealth Rocks. Executor is going to come in. I was expecting either Executor or the Sceptile, but we'll go ahead and get our rocks up, and now we don't want to be here. Garbodor doesn't really want to come in either. I think Scyther probably wants to come in the most out of any of us. He will come in and take... Ooh, we got a Trick Room. The speeds are backwards. Trick Room for 4 turns. Okay. I've never had to deal with a Trick Room before, so this is a little bit, a little different for me, a little odd for me. I think we'll just use Aerial Ace. I think we'll just Aerial Ace. We're going to take a Psy Shock. That's fine. Aerial Ace will take this Executor out. It won't. It won't. And you get a Citrus Berry. Harvest. What does that even mean? You get more? Harvest, you just get more from your berry, I guess. Okay, how much did your attack do last time? It did 52.7%. We cannot live another Psy Shock. Who wants to take a Psy Shock? He just says the Immortal Egg rises again. Okay, I understand. Who wants to take a Psy Shock? Psy Shock. It hits on the physical side, correct? I'll go into Rhydon because... we may be slower than this Executor, but if he's running Trick Room, he probably put no IVs. Yeah, okay, we resist that. Yo, why did you just get a Harvest again? Harvested Citrus Berry was eaten, okay. Well, now he's just gonna go for a Grass move. Why did I switch into Rhydon? I don't know why I just switched into Rhydon. I think we got a Grass move coming in. If we have a Grass move coming in, I'm gonna go into Tauros. I really don't know what I'm doing right now. We take a Leaf Storm, and yes, we take a Leaf Storm, and you're gonna be... Wow. We only have one more turn for the Trick Room, though. What are you gonna do? You gonna hit me with a Psy Shock? I really just want to go back into Scyther. I should have switched into Scyther, knowing the Leaf Storm was coming. Too little, too late. I think Tauros is dead, so I'm just gonna click Fire Blast. Yo, somehow we went first there, and we get a critical hit on the Fire Blast. I really don't understand how Trick Room works, if I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, but I thought it was like the slower Pokemon moves first. I thought Tauros, we have 350 speed. He said, no, I had Power Swap, should have done it. I don't know what any of these mean, my friend, but I understand. Okay, this guy is definitely gonna outspeed us. I think we just sack off Tauros here. We know we're gonna die. We get the Fire Blast off first, and we get some, at the very least, some residual damage. We're gonna take a Natural Gift, which I don't know what that does, but that's gonna give us a safe switch into Scyther, who, if Tauros outsped, we will outspeed for sure, and we can get a safe U-turn. How did that work, though? Tauros is 350 speed. We're 339. Okay. Now we have a Sceptile. And nothing that really wants to go in against it. I guess we'll take in Garbodor. Or Garbodor, however you want to pronounce that. If we go for the Gunk Shot, yeah, nothing really wants to take a Gunk Shot. We'll take an Earthquake, but we will live it, and you will die from this Gunk Shot. Okay, we're both down 2 Mons. This is a close one. This is probably our best battle yet, which is good. You're going to die from Stealth Rock, so we're actually up 3-2 Pokemon. But he still has 3 full health Pokemon, whereas we have a Garbodor that's at half and a Rhydon that's already also pretty whittled down. You do get the Intimidate off. You're a Dark Fighting type. Man, Fighting types also kind of just, without Scyther, really just Shrek us. Okay, if Garbodor is going to go down, I would like him to get some Toxic Spikes off before he goes. We're going to take a Focus Blast. We're going to resist that. If we can get a move off before we go, I guess I will just... I could get Spikes up and just, like, another set of Spikes and just be like, yo, Hazard City. I think I'm just going to click Gunk Shot and hopefully we can... And hope that we can hit it. We don't hit that. not, which is unfortunate. Definitely don't want to take a Focus Blast. Definitely doesn't want to take a Focus Blast. Hitmonchan seems to be the only safe switch in here. We probably outspeed. Yeah, we definitely outspeed. I think no matter what he does, I just want to click Drain Punch. He's going to go into the Electivire, who's going to take some damage and is poisoned. We're going to get the Drain Punch off. That is some delicious damage. You're also hurt by poison. Okay, how much did the Drain Punch did 52%. If the Drain Punch did 52, then a little bit more than half of that. Oh, it would be very close. It would be very close for a Mach Punch to take you out. I'm going to risk it. No, it didn't! Mach Punch did get it done. Okay, he lost 20... Wait, it said he lost 28. He definitely had 29% health. So I don't know how he survived there. So this Scrafty is going to get the Intimidate off. We know we outspeed, so that doesn't really matter. We'll just go for the Drain Punch anyway, because it should do a lot of damage. It did a lot of damage, and we are going to take a Focus Blast. That's going to do more than I expected, and you get the special defense drop, but that doesn't really matter because we're going to get the Drain Punch off here, which is going to take out the Scrafty, and then all he has left is, he says, well, GG. I will say GG as well. GG as well. We are going to be outsped by this Swellow, but that doesn't really matter. I'll get a little bit of Mach Punch damage off just so that we can survive a little bit. We're going to get Air Slashed and survive at 1. That is so mean. That is so mean. I'm going to Mach Punch, bring him down to 9% health. We get an Echoed Voice, which is going to take us out. And I guess we will just go into the Aurorus. And I don't think there's going to be anything he can do to take us out. So we'll just go ahead and Hyper Voice to end this. And that is a GG, my friend, Kitty Night Terrors. So 3 battles. We technically got disconnected from one of them. We won the second one by forfeit, which I don't really count. And the last one we actually just won straight up winning. So thanks to Mr. Ginger Ninja for letting me borrow his team. I will probably be coming back like with a different team every week. So I probably won't be using this team again. I'll probably snatch another one of Mr. Ginger Ninja's teams until I consider myself, you know, decent enough at this to actually, decent enough to actually build a team myself. But right now, as you can see, I have a lot to learn. I don't even know, whenever a Fairy type gets sent out against me, honestly don't even know what's super effective against Fairy type. Don't know what Fairy type's good against. So I have a lot to learn. I don't know what movesets things learn. I don't know what abilities do, but that's the whole point of competitive, and that's the whole reason I'm doing this, is to learn before the UPA starts. And so hopefully when the UPA starts, our 4 Stealth Alligators can bring home some wins for you guys. But anyway, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. Join the flock of Broviaries, and I will see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Showdown.